Okay. New day. Load game. Yes. Let's see if I can finish it. I'm apologizing in advance if you hear any clunking. I'm drying some clothes in the dryer. Laundry. Gotta be a responsible adult sometimes. Speaking of responsibilities, there's I had an ant problem, got guy come in today, take care of that for me. There are ants all over my fucking kitchen. There's the little guys though. So the little guys were invading my kitchen. And I had to have the cats house sit my parents' place for a minute because they couldn't be in there with the poison either. And then I got home, and then I took a nap, and then here we are. Doing laundry and playing Final Fantasy II. Oh, it just hit me. This song I think might be in a Nico Nico chorus. The background music for the Mysidian Tower. And also, it just occurred to me, earlier, I didn't mention, the comedian's name, because I forgot what it was. My brain was, like, scrambling to remember, and I couldn't remember the name. It's Jinai Tomonori. His stuff is actually really funny to look at once in a while, in my opinion. So... I like rewatching his videos. They do kind of get samey if you try and mow through all of them, but, I think they're so funny. There's an ATM one where, like, in the middle of it, she just kind of, like, fucks up, and she goes, "I'm sorry, let me try again," and he's, like, yelling at her, like, "Aren't you supposed to be automated or something?" Or, like, "Didn't this your job do it right?" It was really funny. Like, it's the same thing, but he keeps it kind of fresh. Like, there's, one where he goes for an eye exam to see, you know, his eyesight's health and whatever. And there's one doctor whose vision is very poor, so he says, in Japan, the eye exams are different than in the US. In the US, we have, like, letters and numbers or something. In Japan, it's, circles with an opening, and you have to say what direction the opening is. And, of course, it gets progressively smaller, because it's a fucking eye exam, right? But it's really funny because one of the doctors he's seeing has really poor eyesight, and so he says the direction every single time he says the direction in one of the circles the guy's pointing out, the guy has to, like, lower his glasses and look really, really close to the poster. It fucking kills me every time. He's like, "You're useless, why are you here?" So... I don't know. I'd say Jinai Tomonori, you should check his stuff out. They're older skits, but they're fucking hilarious. Some of them will have references more to, like, Japanese. Oh, there was a door there. Okay, that might be the right way then. Japanese popular media. So some of it may be lost on people that don't know certain things, but most of it is pretty, digestible. And, the clips that I found all have English subtitles on them. So it's not, like, it's stupidly niche, it's, like, English-speaking people can also watch it, and I'm pretty sure YouTube's, like, closed captions might also have a thing. So... I don't know the extent of the Malboro abilities here. I know they paralyze. That's kind of it, though. Oh, there's the poison. Okay. So they do have the multi-proc into. But they're temporary ailments. Ooh, monsters. There's more of you? Imbibe. But yeah, anyways, adulting, am I right? Had to move my cats to my parents' house. They wanted the cats to be outside in a what used to be Maylee's outdoor dog kennel. I fought against it. Hello? But the reason why I was fighting against it was because I did not want to have, like... So, okay, backtracking. Backtracking way the fuck back. When I first got Rin, he was full of tapeworms and fleas. And I am really paranoid about parasites in my animals. And, like, he hunts bugs in the house, which is, it's great, but also I don't want him to eat them, because I know some of those bugs will have, they'll have, like, shit in inside them that turns into a bigger parasite issue for animals, right? That's kind of how that works, right? Like, for example, passively, there's a parasite that will live in birds, and with snails, if they happen to come across bird feces and eat them, they get the parasite that makes their, like, eye stalks bulge out, so that way birds can eat them, and it's just like that vicious cycle and whatever. The fleas are similar. I think ants had something that do that. I don't want to, like, risk it with, like, spiders or earwigs or whatever. So, one, I try not to have them eat bugs, and if they do, it's happening while I can't stop them. But, you know, even though today's weather was rainy, it wasn't going to be a huge risk, and they weren't, like, going to be in the grass or anything, but my mom also has, like, chickens and stuff, so it would be a risk if they were out there anyways, and I don't let them outdoors anyways, so that wasn't the issue. My issue's the paranoia of them getting fucking fleas or some shit. I don't want to deal with it, so... You know, and my mom was like, well, if they won't climb the countertops or whatever, and I'm like, they probably won't, because they've never been in my parents' house. Both of them have never been in the house, so they won't know the surroundings very well. They're more likely to hide or stay in their kennel, which happened. They almost explored a little bit and hated that there was rain falling on a metal roof. It was so loud and it made his tail poof out, but Rin stayed in his kennel the whole time. But... or his carrier, I should say. So I had them indoors with me. I'm just really paranoid about having them outside. I don't even want them in my fucking garage. Like, I got dead cockroaches and spiders in there. So, I don't want them eating those. And also, when my garage is fixed up, there will be traditional art supplies everywhere. Right now I got a 3D printer set up, and they can either burn themselves on the hot plate or fuck with the thing, and I don't want either. Yeah, I know, Deimos. You're not allowed to touch my 3D printer. I will be having chemicals in there that are not friendly for animals. If they try and consume them, they will get very sick, and I do not want that. I will be having my oil paints out, I will be having paint thinners out, I will be having mineral spirits out to wash my oil paint specifically to break the pigment. I'll be having, like, ink for printmaking, and I don't want them touching any of that. So, you know, I just worry about them getting into stuff and getting sick. I blocked off a good chunk of the kitchen and then said fuck it and took them in with me into the bedroom, took a nap, and And then I cleaned up the ants when I made sure a good chunk of the pile that I saw was dead, so... What? It enhances intellect and it is resistant to elemental attacks. Maybe this will be better for you then, because Jesus fuck, dude. Yeah, you have like no evasion, but... Truthfully, what good has the evasion been doing for you? Or the, resistances to fucking getting stoned and shit. It's done nothing. I really should start using Flare. Gaze. Oh, they changed how gaze works. You. Oh, it's so tiny. Rickard, you're fucking useless, dude. Yes, hi! Hi, Deimos. Anyways. Oh boy. I worry for my aminals. Oh, that's the right way, okay. Oh, hi Minwoo. Am I gonna have to fight you now? Are you actually, like, secretly corrupt as shit? Though I managed to reach the seal, the magic binding appears to be strong. Uh-oh, he's gonna die. The seal will shatter and you're gonna fucking die. Okay, Minwoo, do it. So how did you get past Leviathan? Jesus. I worry for my animals, almost a little paranoid in a way, because Rin was full of tapeworms. Yep, there it is. Rin was full of tapeworms and fleas, and he was actually incredibly lethargic when I got him. He would play and stuff, and he was very sweet, but it wasn't like normal play. Like, everything wrong for him, I guess, that happened was, like, other cats were bullying him out of his food, because when I first got him, he almost felt the need to mark his food, which I fixed that immediately. I noticed that his whiskers were actually cut on one side, so his whiskers were, like, missing on half of his face. Now that he's, like, 2 years old now, he's definitely grown that shit back in, so he's fine. But he was full of fleas. I combed those little shits out of him. A lot, actually. I think I actually got all of them before the vet could. And then the tapeworms, you know, they gave him a thing where they would just kind of, like, come out of him and then dry up and die, but he was fine for 2 days, and then they came back with a vengeance, and I don't think he ate any of the dead tapeworms because I picked that shit up so much, but he also had so many coming out of him. I just used a drug instead that just vaporized the shit out of him. But it was a lot of tapeworms, and that, like, I don't like that, you know? Okay. Yeah. There goes Minwoo. Why do they do this? They give the twinkly noise and sad music every fucking time. This game is bleak! But yeah. Nope, and now we're out of the bleak music. If I go back, will it be sad music again? Nope. There's 5 of these. Which means I need a 5th person. Which means I think Layla might appear. Okay. Chris responds, I bestow upon thee the power of burning flame. Oh, I just get all of the orbs, okay. Crystal responds, I bestow upon the swiftness of brisk winds. Oh my god, is Rickard not gonna be useless? I'm gonna do the middle one last because it's a different color. And it's in the middle. Sparkling clarity of water. Wow! My intellect increased. And so, let's see, flame, wind, water, this one has to be earth, so this is probably gonna increase my defense. No, my spirit increased. That might be the same. Okay. What are you? Ooh. The ultimate magic. Yippee! Nice. You get this. You deserve this. You are my sorceress character. Yes. Yay! She gets the powerful spells. Okay. I have the ultimate tome. The one thing that kind of gets on my nerves. Ultimate magic seal causes a lot of damage. It wouldn't hurt to level it up a little bit though, right? Just a little. That's not a lot of damage. Oh look! Rickard's actually not useless. Okay. I think one thing that does kind of grind me a little bit is, wait. Why are those two cities not marked on the map anymore? Oh, they are gone. They got fucking ransacked. That's not normal. That's also not normal. What is going on here? Okay, I'm definitely towards endgame now, though, because there's literally one thing left to do, and that's kill the Emperor. What happened here? I can't even go in the town! That's just gone now. I'm sure Hilda will have, context for me, but I would like to know what the fuck happened here. If I find out the Emperor only had like 5 health, I'm gonna be really upset. Okay, so they destroyed that. I think they also destroyed Gratria then. Yep, that's gone. Wait, is Poft gone too? Poft is gone. Hold on a fucking second. Poft is gone. Is Gratria gone too? This is not normal. I understand this is endgame, but something happened. They just absolutely laid waste to these towns more than ever. Because now these guys are running fucking rampant. Oh, Gatria's gone. Gatria, Poft, Altair, and what was the other one? Sorry, the P. Those are gone. What happened? Let's see, did these guys say anything, or are they still celebrating being back in town? Everybody's dead? Huh? Sucking people in, it's horrible. The way it moved almost seamless. Huh? Hold on, what? What? Paul? How can we fight a cyclone? There... There's literally nobody here now. Well, I mean, probably except the merchants, because the merchants live forever, but... I'm gonna sell some stuff. I don't need you. I don't need that. I still think it's weird that there's technically an inventory glitch when an NPC leaves your party. They give you, like, what they had. So, you had whatever weapons they came with when they leave. Because I distinctly remember selling, like, the weaker shit at one point, and then it... And then, sorry, huh? That Cyclone can wait a fucking second. Okay. I gotta talk to Hilda, because what the actual fuck happened here? It's obviously, like, laying waste to cities that were important to us. Where's Sid? There you are. I'm not separated. Thought you were dead for sure. It's gonna be wrong now and again. Cool. Hawk, Paloom, Altera, Gatria, each was destroyed in turn, and now the Cyclone is headed for Finn. So... I have to go to that castle next to the Colosseum, then. Well, about that. About sprouting wings and learning how to fly. Hear me out. So wait, if the Cyclone went after Poft and Sid was there, does that mean they just basically fucking killed Sid? Like, actually? I'm glad I caught that they were fucked on the map, though, like, instantly, because Jesus. Okay. Can I do this? Nothing happens. I can use this. I know for a fact that Wyvern will be born. Because I'm gonna have to call upon that anyways. The only thing left is that castle in the mountains, isn't it? Wait. No, because there's also... No, that might actually be it. Because I think I went everywhere that I could. Okay. I'm glad I noticed instantly I'm missing some spots on the map, because what the actual fuck, man? And it also explains why these guys are running around now. Okay. It's really funny that Ultima also never misses, it looks like. Yeah. Hi, Rin. Hi, sweet man. Oh, yeah, my mom dragged me into town today. I brought a sketchbook so I could kill time there, but that wasn't in the fates for me, I guess. Um, but, we went to a cupcake shop, and it's a fairly new one. They haven't even been there for a year, but their cupcakes look immaculate, okay? And we happened to be there on happy hour, so it was buy two, get one free, which is kind of awesome. But she pointed out specifically one cupcake left that she had. She technically had three, but two of them looked like they were on a back order. But she pointed out she had one cupcake left that was like salmon and cream cheese or something like that, and I'm like, I'm taking that. My mom was like wigged out, and I was like, hello, we used to go to a crepe shop called Savor that had both sweet and savory crepes. And the smoked salmon one was delicious. So, I got that one. And then I have like 5 cupcakes. Ew. Why is Ultima a white mage spell? It's a white magic spell, which is kind of weird. But, yeah. While it was raining, I was like, ooh, this would be perfect for some Earl Grey. Get me some fucking Earl Grey and a smoked salmon cupcake with cream cheese. Like, it was 100% a savory cupcake. There was nothing sweet on it. So I think it will actually be really good. I also got a cinnamon toast one. My mom got a German chocolate one because I pointed out that she should absolutely get one. I got a lemon raspberry. My mom gave me a chocolate raspberry and a vanilla. I think that was all the flavors we got. They didn't have a whole lot in store, but also, it seems like they also do a make to order. Because I wanted to know what all flavors they had, because they had an interesting variety already. Oh, was I not supposed to storm the castle? I was supposed to go straight for the fucking Cyclone? Are you for real? Yeah. Hi, Damos. Okay. I have to just aggro the Cyclone, I fucking guess. Yeah, I know, isn't that stupid? The Emperor wouldn't be in... The Emperor wouldn't be in the Cyclone, right? He'd be controlling it from a remote location, right? Also, it wasn't lost on me that the Dark Knight is still alive. Oh, hello. Hi, Deimos. Oh, Curse is a massive debuff. Okay. Yeah. The weird thing about the debuffs is, it only seems to work on physical attacks, because magic attacks just ignore it. So even though Maria is cursed right now, it doesn't fucking matter. This bitch had no gil. Are you serious? I fought that bitch for nothing! Yes, hi Deimos, you're being a whore. And then she probably gets more high potions. Yep.